Okay, so one of the biggest takeaways I got from Chapter 9 was just how complicated and uneven our education system is when it comes to funding. The chapter really broke down how schools get their money, mostly from like local property taxes and the state and federal funds. But what hit me was how this setup naturally creates gaps. Like if you grow up in a wealthy neighborhood, your school's probably going to get more resources like newer textbooks, better facilities, higher paid teachers. But if you're in a low income area, the opposite happens, and that isn't fair. So like growing up seeing how some schools struggle just to get basic supplies while others have like iPads in every classroom, that confirmed what I already felt. Like basically it's kind of rigged for like schools in better communities to have better everything really. But what surprised me was learning how little the federal government actually contributes compared to the state and local communities. I used to think that the federal government had a bigger say so in how schools were funded, but now I see most of the power is local, and that creates some big problems for equity. Okay, so I decided to ask a question number 4: the impact of funding on teaching and learning. Okay, so how schools get funded directly affects what's possible in the classroom. I've seen schools where teachers have to buy their own supplies, print worksheets at home, and teach in rooms with broken air conditioning. So that lack of funding impacts everything from the quality of learning to the energy in the room. But on the flip side, schools that are well funded have more counselors, smaller class sizes, updated tech, and extracurriculars that keep kids engaged. All that stuff matters. It's not about just about what you teach. It's about the environment and teaching it also. If teachers are unpaid and overwhelmed, students feel that personally. But if the school can't afford a reading specialist or a math tutor, kids who need extra help fall behind. And once that gap starts, it just grows from there.